Well, pitter patter, let's get at her. It's Joe the Bull Guy. It is Friday, Memorial Day weekend. Let's fucking go.
Let's
As
go.
always, there's Nicole. As you
Hello.
notice, Jimbo is not around. Jimbo had is on a flight, so he is, it's going to be a little interesting, but he'll be
Hi.
here for Monday. Hey,
Hi,
Vern. Hey, Doc.
Jimmy.
Hey,
Hello,
Brianna.
everyone.
Welcome in, welcome in. So we got an interesting show for you tonight. Real quick though, I'm going to give you just a heads up. Next Friday, we are not going to have a podcast. I'll be traveling back from Miami, so it's going to be a little hard to be trying to start and stop it. So we're just going to go ahead and take that day off, let some people have some time with their families, run on TikTok and so whatnot. But with that being said, we will be here Monday, so that'll be fun after the comedy show. What's up, George? To start out with, it's Friday, it's the weekend. Conspiracies are always a fun topic, and we always have a fun talking about them. We can go from like Pizzagate to the Illuminati to all sorts of shit, but we do have some fun ones for you tonight, and we're gonna have Nicole kick off one, give us one of her stories. I'll go ahead and kick off another one, and we'll just bounce back and forth a little bit, and then we'll get into our Streetwalker Diaries, and yeah, we'll be good. I
Okay, so
will give it over to Nicole.
hello, everyone. Okay, so this one is about actually the Illuminati. So, um, they believe that the Denver International Airport is the Illuminati's headquarters. The Illuminati leads to a conspiracy rabbit hole that there we're not going to delve too far into, except when it comes to Denver, the airport, they believe that there's like tunnels underneath, and that's like where they're meeting up, like people that are involved in the Illuminati. And that there's like lizard lairs lurk beneath the building. So tunnels and lizard lairs. I don't even know what lizard lairs is, but that's
Lizard
what
layers, like as in like where lizards hide.
I don't know. Maybe it's like a dungeon kind of like thing. They said secret tunnels and then lizard lairs. So like something like wet and dark and I don't know. It's serious. But anyway, they believe that the Denver airport is the Illuminati's headquarters. That's just one of the conspiracies that were out there.
I mean,
It's possible.
I are you serious? What we have giant lizards standing? Come on
I
now.
don't know what the whole lizard. I swear, I don't know why it
Liz,
said that.
okay, it's not like a little salamander or like a gecko. They're talking like
Sounds
legit
like a lot of
fucking
tongue clicking. Yeah,
like huge ass kimono dragon, dumb shit. Like, come on now.
yeah. I don't
I
know.
don't know.
That's what it said. Lurk, like they said, lizard layers lurk. Like
Yeah, meaning like as you're going into the tunnels, you have to know where to go or else you're gonna get eaten by a fucking lizard. Oh, for Christ's sake.
you know
Uh,
me, what we find over here, it's always got to be a little
I
silly.
mean, the only thing you're probably gonna see if you go underneath the tunnels in Denver Airport is probably a lot lizard. That's
Yeah,
all I'm gonna say. Like, yeah, you ain't gonna fucking like I don't know. Well, I got one for you out of Pennsylvania. Okay, so uh in 2018, a treasure hunter tipped
yes.
off the FBI on the largest cache of buried and stolen Civil War gold in rural Elk County, Pennsylvania. Apparently, the guy had been looking for the loot since 2011, but not just for the money. The research revealed that the secret society of Knights of the Golden Circle were the ones who worked in sabotaging the North by stealing their gold and hiding it throughout the land. Once the feds got involved in the search, they discovered a large mass underground gold where the gold was found. However, after 2 day extensive searching, nothing was found. So, what they ended up finding was this huge mass that was in the middle of Elk County, Pennsylvania, underneath the ground. When they dug it up, it was absolutely nothing. Gold was nowhere to be found.
You
If
think
you
someone already
follow,
discovered it?
no, I don't think it existed. That's the thing. This was I think, in my opinion, I think this was a rumor that the Civil War gold. However, this is a myth and a conspiracy that's been going on for ages because there was apparently a ship that looked like almost like a modern day battleship that went down the Mississippi and disappeared into a side river and they never found it. It was carrying gold from the Confederate Army to another Confederate platoon to go buy some shit. There's a lot to it. Okay, like we could go down that rabbit hole for a whole episode on its own. But the Knights of the Golden Circle were apparently the same people that were believed to have assassinated Lincoln, right? Like John Wilkes Booth was apparently part of this. There's a lot of shit with this. And National Treasure, the movie, which a lot of people think, oh, it's a kid's movie. They actually post an Easter egg, a lot of things that we've talked about on this podcast. And it's pretty crazy when you think about it. I mean, could you just imagine you're like some dude in the Civil War? You have a fucking musket, and there's a whole ship full of gold.
Wait, a musket is a pew pew, right?
Yeah, it's a gun that put the
Like,
little ball in
okay.
the top. You rip off the powder, throw it in, throw the patch in, put the ball in, pound it down. Then you pull the flintlock back. You look down the barrel. You have to light it and then snap, and then it goes off and shoots. It's not like projectiles nowadays where it's either a rim fire or center fire, right?
Right.
Rim fire is where it hits the side and poof, or center fire where it hits the dot in the middle. Okay, so
a lot of processing, like a lot of like setup.
well, I mean, firearms have come quite a bit away since the Civil War, but it's still the fact of, you know, being that guy on the battlefield, you know, all this gold's there. Your family's suffering. You're losing your farm. You're fighting this war that you may or may not win, but you're going to fight it anyway.
Right.
And you're looking for fucking gold. Like, and then years later, I'm sure this guy, whose name is not put in the news article, he's probably heard this story for generations and generations and have been searching for this gold.
Right. Kind of reminds me of that show on Netflix. Those young teenagers like searching for the gold on that shit. That like, when you know what show I'm talking about?
Are you talking about the Race to Witch Mountain?
No,
Oh,
it's a newer show. Like a
oh,
teeny.
it's a
He
well. I
Johnny
mean, Race to
Boy.
Witch Mountain. Race to Witch Mountain was a teeny bopper show back when we were kids.
Oh yeah, I don't know. This one's newer. It just came out in the last couple of years, and I think it's on the 3rd season. And they're looking for shipwreck, and it's about like people from like the military, the Confederate or whatever.
I mean, there's all sorts
Similar
of these
story.
things. I mean, you have the Fountain of Youth. You have the gold that Columbus was apparently sent to go look for. I mean, these stories pop up all throughout history, and
True.
it's a form of control. Okay, this one is a little bit different because it was just a guy who was out in the middle of the fucking woods, and Elk County's the fucking woods, let me tell you. Um, it's just kind of like a little odd, you know what I mean? It's
Right.
just at you know what I mean? Like if you look on the map, you look at where the battles are. I wouldn't bore you. Oh, okay.
Oh no.
Um, everything doing okay? Or is the Civil War boring you? I'll check because we could go back to Nicole's. She's got an interesting one about butt touchers.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
just
we
messing
do.
around with you.
Oh.
But no, I don't know. It just to me, it seems like a real like fucking. I
What, like a
I don't
dud,
know.
like a bad conspiracy or
No, I think it was to send the North on a chase to look for, and the South, like
to
basically to just
distract
throw
them?
off the enemy, right? Like to just
Right.
put it. Any panties and pockets tonight? No. Oh no, no, you're good. No, no, I know. I saw it because she goes, "Hope all is well." I know. I was messing around with you. I was trying to make you laugh a little bit. Um, I promise you, I don't. I don't. I don't. Just I kid. I kid. Okay, let's hear about the butt touchers.
But we're still on
The
conspiracy.
alien.
Oh, the alien one. Oh yes, yes. Let's do that one. All right.
Can I ask you a question? We're talking about the conspiracy. Out of all of those, ones, the alien wouldn't be the first one you thought of when you heard butt toucher.
No, I was thinking of the street stories that we were
I
about to
got you.
tell. I'm sorry, it just went there.
She's just like straight to.
I,
It just goes straight to sex with her.
it just goes right there. Okay, anyway. This is another one. There really is a government organization similar to the one like the movie Men in Black. Aliens exist and the government is trying to cover it up. They have a secret organization almost identical to the one in Men in Black, whose job is to destroy all evidence and memory of alien life forms. So That's another conspiracy of thinking that it's really out there. There's aliens that come here and they try to take us, and then they try to fix us, right? The government. What do you, I mean, do you think you've been obsessed or possessed or?
No, I'm pretty sure that I definitely didn't. No more shoplifting the foodie. No,
Wait,
it's okay.
what?
I hope you're doing well.
You were just in my chat the other, and you said you were happy, everything was going good.
He said he just said okay, so he got rid of it. Some people get rid of it. It's fine.
That's fine.
As far as the butt touching stuff, I don't know. I don't think I was probed or ever taken over, but I do feel like it is another distraction. Yeah, Jimbo probably got abducted by the aliens because he has like a whole 3 hours that just went missing in Nevada. He can't remember it. But at the end of it, I don't know. I don't believe that there's aliens out there. I don't.
I'm iffy about it. I could go either way.
I think you can go either way on a lot of things.
Yeah, probably.
Anyway, I'm kidding. I kid.
Hey, but I do sway both ways, actually.
Hey, then I called it. Anyway, so with that being said, we're gonna go into another government conspiracy. Is that the military is controlling the weather. Now, here's my thing with this. Before we get into this, it is the one of the things that I've been saying recently because I live in Pennsylvania. We're getting fucking tornadoes.
Right.
Like, and they're touching down, and we're talking like miles from my house. We're not talking like hundreds of miles into the foot. Like, if you look at the geography of like where I live, there really should not be a way that these things form, but they do form, and we've been getting these high winds. So for me, it's a possibility. I don't know, but the article said that in a pixelized video of an author and an environmental writer, Dr. Isla Sandra Pellegrini, I think that's how you say her name. She explains that the Air Force said that they want to control the weather by 2025. She then went into explaining weather modification, showing how the government had been affecting the weather for years during chemical pollution, and explained how commercial planes spray us with chemical poison as they pass by through the sky. These are like chemtrails that everybody keeps talking about. So it's kind of one of those things like it's
like slowly killing us.
Yeah, like you see the plane in the
movie. Yeah, I've heard of whatever trail you said.
Yeah, so that's chemtrails. So people have been saying that for years that these chemtrails are trying to change the weather, trying to sedate us and make us calmer and all this shit. But it's not that case. I don't believe it's that case. I think it's just water vapor. But you had mud rain a month ago. Mud rain?
What is mud rain?
Mud rain. I don't fucking know what mud rain. I know a lot of dumb shit. I don't know what mud rain is. What is mud rain?
I didn't know mud could fall from the sky.
I mean, it makes sense, if you get enough dust particles in the air and it binds because clouds are dust and moisture mixing together, and then it gets enough of it and it starts to rain, right? So,
it was raining and it looked like mud. I got you, girl. Love it.
See, again, it just sounds like anal. So it just sounds like anal mud rain. Anyway,
the visual. Oh gosh, the visual.
It's terrible. But no, but in reality, I mean, everything is a chemical reaction. So is it possible that they're dumping shit into the environment? I mean, we don't fucking know. We're not up there. No. Is it something that could potentially be a real thing? I don't know. Possibly. 2 girls, 1 cup, mud rain.
Oh no.
That's funny. Anyway.
Crickets.
No, I'm reading some of the Instagram.
No, I know. Like Boston train.
I don't know. I mean, is it possible? You got chemistry where, atoms and other particles bind together to form, the moisture. It's a possibility. I honestly think that they're fucking with some kind of wind or whatever, because how are we getting fucking tornadoes here? Siri,
Whoa.
I'm not choking on a sandwich. Okay, Nicole, go ahead with your next one.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, we did we do the COVID one? No. Okay, the next one is COVID-19 was engineered by the media. Some people think that the virus was actually a hoax, and they think that that was engineered by the media and the global elite to control the population, while harder believers likely won't believe U.S. We're going to empathize right here and right now that COVID-19 is very much real and deadly virus. So there's like people on both sides. So it's like some people believe that was super deadly virus, but other people believe that was just a hoax from the government.
See, this one's a touchy one when you talk about it because a lot of people were affected by it. It's kind of like the 9/11 like conspiracy theories, right?
Yeah.
With that, it kind of, I mean, could it be? Yeah, I mean, it was manufactured in a lab. Again, it goes back to the same thing, government.
Right.
All these have a tendency to go back to government. Um, so at the end of the day, it's a possibility. I mean, is it? It could be a hoax. It could just be that it was a manufactured cold. It's
Right.
If you look at the breakdown of it, it's part SARS and part influenza. I mean, it's literally shit we've had for years. So I don't know. I mean, it's definitely within the realm of possibility. I would go with that. Let's see, where is it? Looking through my notes here. Mm-mm-mm. It was about ChatGTP. GPT, excuse me. Where are you?
Right. Right, Hannah.
AI conspiracy. Here you go. In 3 words, Chat GPT responds to series of 2025 predictive questions. The questions of whether TikTok will be banned. The bot responds unlikely but debatable. The question of in the middle, what happened in the Middle East? Tension will persist. Most accurately, the question is followed how the current president returns to office will go, the bot said. And then controversial and polarizing. Welp, the robot got something right. So ChatGTP is basically a bunch of common responses and things like that, right?
Right.
So when you're using all of like these chat GTPs and these AIs, it starts to learn from you. Okay. Um, and then it starts to predict what you're going to say based off of inflection and a bunch of other characteristics. So these things could be realistically foreshadowing it. Could it potentially get smarter than us? I don't know. It's a possibility. I mean, at the end of the day, these things were basically feeding it with so much information at one time and from a million different sources.
They're hyping it up. I'm getting nervous now with the stories because she's making her a freaky weekend. A freaky. I'm listening. I'm sorry, Joe. I should have
No,
spilled.
but I'm not downplaying any of that. What I'm saying is that with all of the stuff going on, I mean it pneumonia you can pass away from. I mean, there's a lot of things that are commonly okay with one person where the other person who might have a weakened immune system, whatever, it might happen. A
Right.
lot of these start to again point to government control and conspiracies. I don't know about you, but I definitely don't want like a sex robot. It's not my thing. We're not going to talk about who might have one. But the other portion of it is that we've all seen fucking Terminator. Every single one of us has seen Terminator. So like, did we learn nothing from it? And then everyone's like, oh, let me have, chat GPT write, I don't know, this email for me, and it says some stupid shit. Now you sway. You see what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just, all of it's just a little hinky to me. Go ahead. What's your next one?
My next one? Okay, yes. Okay, my last one is your entire existence is just part of the simulation. Reality is an illusion. Every decision you've ever made, everything you've ever seen or believed, and everything in existence, even the entire universe, is fake. Essentially, we're all stuck in a computer game and someone has been controlling us.
I see it like the Matrix.
Thank you.
Woman in the red dress. Um, yeah, I mean, I think it's a possibility. Red pill, blue pill.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, look at Joe Biden. He glitched out like on camera on stage. He's in the middle of his speech and just down.
Right.
Um,
But see, those
you know,
conspiracies are hard to think about because, like, we also believe it. Like, I don't want to get too religious because, like, but like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, we're here because of, God and stuff. And I feel like that would contradict that one, right? Do you get what I'm saying or no?
I get what you're saying, but I mean, I don't even think it's more. I don't think it's more of a religious thing. I think it's more of just. Um, I mean, you could get into religion with it. A religion, some people will say, is the way society explains things that are unexplainable to them, right?
Right.
Others say that religion is just it's God existed and things of that nature. Um, but at the end of the day, it's really what your outlook is on life. So it's a possibility. It's a possibility. Let's go ahead. Like, what's your last one, and then we'll go ahead
I
and get
have
into
some
Streetwalker.
conspiracy theory quotes and then we can go into the streetwalkers.
Sure.
If I can get into this. Into my notes, guys. All right. You can convince yourself of just about anything when you want to believe a conspiracy theory. So this is just like a little conspiracy theory quote. And then the other one is the world is in a constant conspiracy against the brave. It's the age-old struggle, the roar of the crowd on the side, and the voice of your conscience on the other.
Fair. What's the next one?
And then the last one is when you're young, you look at television and think there's a conspiracy. The networks has conspired to dumb us down. But when you get a little older, you realize that's not true. The networks are in business to give people exactly what they want.
I feel like it's both. I feel like I want to argue with that one. I do believe that the networks give us exactly what we want, but it is meant to dumb us down.
Right.
I really do. I really feel like no, because I mean, think about it. What are we watching on TV nowadays?
TV
You know what I
shows,
mean?
drama, love,
We're
romance.
watching Jersey Shore and
Yeah.
what Florida Bama, whatever the fuck it was.
You're getting afraid.
The Bachelor, like we're distracting us from what's actually going on. So it's kind of a, you know, odd mixture where yeah, they do try to give us um
Right.
some kind of truth, but they don't. So, okay, well, let's get into our Streetwalker diaries, and
It's
then we'll
probably
go
my
ahead and
fridge
wrap up.
making a noise.
You're fine.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. All right. All right. So we're going to Streetwalkers stories now, guys. All right. He still came at the end. Second time doing butt fill with my BF at the time. So it's going great, and I'm on top in reverse cowboy, and all of a sudden he grasped. I took over my shoulder in slow motion horror to discover that I had pooped on him. It was embarrassing and hilarious. We're not together anymore. I hope he tells other people the story about a grown woman pooped on him. And he still came at the end.
Nope, that wouldn't be happening. I wouldn't have continued. If I got shit on, I think I would have definitely stopped and left.
This
100%.
man came. I mean, it excited him.
Yeah, I understand. Don't say that word again. I don't want to get us in trouble. But are
Oh,
like, like,
okay.
Vern just says, "Oops," like as if she's the one who did it. Okay, Vern. Um, oh, I
That
don't even
one.
want to unpack this one. Like, that's just gross.
Yeah.
That's just fucking foul. But anyway, okay, what's the next one?
All right. The next one is the experience was done and put firmly in the not again list. Plastic wrap bondage, or as I felt, latex for the poor. He wrapped me up like a mummy with my arms crossed and my legs separated. And by gosh, it was the hottest thing. And by I mean, I was sweating so much. The experience was done and put firmly in the not again list. But I now know the feeling of being a leftover.
Yeah, I'm not touching that one. We're just nope. We listen and we don't judge. That's where we go with that, right? Yep. Nope. Now I know what it's like to be a leftover. There's so many jokes that can be made about that. So many. So many fucking jokes. Was she a cream-filled leftover? Was she? I mean, there's just so many things. Okay.
And then the last, I got one more.
Yeah, let's hear it.
All right, when he came, when he released, he called the name of his actual cousin. So the time of my relationship with my ex,
Wait, hold the fuck up. What?
yeah, he
No,
released.
repeat that.
When he released, he called out the name of his actual cousin. So the time of my relationship with my ex was dying. So I asked if he had any fantasies he wanted to spice up our, our intimate life. His request for us to be was for us to be cousins, but like slack-jawed hillbilly cousins. I was young and I didn't want to lose my boyfriend, so I went along with it. He had me dressed up in a flannel and cowboy hats and insisted I call him cousin the whole time. When he released, he called out the name of his actual cousin. It's hands down my weirdest and most uncomfortable sexual experience. We broke up shortly after.
Shortly after, it would have been immediate. I think it would have even not even gotten to that part. It would have gotten to, you want me to do what now?
What? Ugh, that's rough.
I don't even know what the fuck to say to that one. That one just is ridiculous. The fact that
You were
you know,
ridiculous tonight. I think they all had a theme, like of just wow.
the fact that some of these people
I'm
you've interacted with is outstanding. Um, Shit on them,
some of these
cousin.
are
I mean,
emailed in recently, so people I met probably on here anonymous.
George, my cousin's having a baby. I'm going to be a dad. Oh my God. Could you imagine being in the hospital and they slip up and call you? Oh my. Mm-mm, mm-mm. No, absolutely not. Um, Dear Jesus. Yeah, this is why I don't go to West Virginia. It's wild, it's wonderful, it's a fucking atrocious. Okay, do you have any of your daily affirmations?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm a fucking queen or king. Namaste, motherfucker. Let that shit go off, you fuck negativity. I'm a badass bitch. I can
Okay.
fucking do this. Manifest that shit. I
What's
think
the
I said
next one?
those all. I think there was like 4 in that. I don't think there was
You
supposed
literally
to be.
just ran them all together into one. Okay, fine, fair.
We did a whole
Uh,
trail. I'm so sorry,
she's
guys.
just like, fuck this, we're done.
No.
Um,
Oh, the next one's like, fuck this, fuck that, fuck them, fuck it. I'm just kidding. Sorry.
well,
I'm a little.
no, you're good. You're good. Here's what I will say. Something that everybody should try to keep in mind. At the end of the day, we all are trying to do our best. So if you know that you've done your best, hold your head up high and keep on trucking. And tomorrow is going to be a much better day with you in it. It's going to be a much easier day. You're not going to have to worry about what happened yesterday because it's in the past. It's already over. You can't do anything
You're
about it.
afraid of me.
So just work on the 5 minutes that you can to get to the next one. Now, it is Memorial Day weekend. It will end with this. Please make sure that you do not drink and drive. That is not condoned. That is not something that's funny. Please be safe this weekend. Enjoy your 3-day weekend. Don't do anything we wouldn't do. And if you ever do anything like our old Purdue